Wow, crypto bubbles look so gorgeous on the weekly time frame. You can see all of these coins here have been doing well against Bitcoin this week. These are the top 100 coins. The ones in the green bubbles, they are the ones that have been doing well against Bitcoin. And if we go to the next 200 coins, you're going to see that these bad boys here have been doing so well against Bitcoin. So in today's video, what I want us to establish is this. I want us to look at Bitcoin dominance. We look at USD dominance. We look at total trade. Let's see what is going on dominance. If say Bitcoin might reverse, and if Bitcoin reverse, what will happen to altcoins? Where is the altcoin market at this point in time? How can you position yourself with your altcoins at this point in time? Are you on the right track with your altcoins? Should you cash out profit, or you should wait a little bit to see what will happen? We are going to analyze all of these looking at the charts. And if this is your first time on my platform, this is the BETONG Crypto. Here I create content for anyone who is interested to understand how the market moves, looking at market structure, support and resistance, when to buy, sell, take out profit. And I have an amazing community where you can join and enjoy my buy and take profit alert. This community is my VIP community, and there I share what I'm buying, when I'm buying it, when I'm taking out profit, and even go more to analyze the coins you are holding to see where you can cash out profit and to help you so that you don't lose money in this game. Let's face it, to buy is easy, but to cash out profit is the most difficult thing. You see your portfolio going up, you're like, wow, you're making money. And suddenly you see it back to where it started pumping. You're asking yourself, why do you always make the same mistake? My friend, is because you don't understand market structure. You don't understand when the market is about to reverse. So I urge you to be part of my VIP group where I can take you to a level where you are looking up to. So make sure you are subscribed to my platform. Join my VIP group. The links are found below this video. Go there and you're gonna be awesome. Okay, so let's dive into this. Let's see what is happening here with this bad boy. And guys, I always want to teach you something every day. This is one of my top platforms that I go to look at the market on higher time frame and look at coins that I can chart and make some quick gains for the week or the month or the weeks to come or the months to come. I have some charts here that I want to show you guys. This chart I'm going to discuss about this one. This is total tree, but this chart I want to explain more what this signifies, and I'm going to look at this also on the price of Bitcoin, dominance, how it's affect all of this stuff that we are looking at this point in time. So, we're gonna have an amazing show today. So make sure you are subscribed. By the way, guys, if say you want to learn TA, if say you want to understand market structure, I have a complete beginner session where I take you one on one to teach you how to go about this. Just hop to my link tree, and you're gonna find this link that says "Join the Beton Crypto Education for Beginners." There, I teach you everything TA. What you're gonna learn from today's video is something I teach, and you can learn for like the full session. You can learn through this full session so that each time you look at any chart, you'll be able to know when to buy and when to take out profit. So let's get into this first. Let's look at Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is now, guys. We are looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. The reason why I love to look at the market on the higher time frame is because I'm a swing trader and I play the long game. I look at the market structure on the weekly time frame, then drop down to the daily time frame to see what is going on that day. Then look at the 4 hours time frame to see if, say, I can buy any coin at that point in time. Looking at what price is doing on the 4 hours time frame. Every candle you see here represent a week. Okay, so it shows that we are bullish, on the weekly time frame. And why? Because Bitcoin breaks structure, yeah, and now we are above the structure, making higher highs. We almost hit 100K, and most people are wondering, are we gonna hit 100K? But I think that we're gonna go even to $1 million per Bitcoin someday. Okay, we're gonna hit $1 million per Bitcoin. If say you don't believe it, then you don't know what you are doing, or you don't even understand why you are here. Bitcoin is the alpha, and Bitcoin is money, is the security you need to take you to where you want to be in the future. But now let's look at this amazing chart, guys. We can establish that looking at what is happening, we are in an uptrend still, period, until we see price start breaking structure before we can maybe say, okay, well, maybe the market has reversed. So this is a structure that I want to see price break. Now, guys, whenever you see these vector candles, yeah, on price, it's not good, because it shows that the market makers can come back and recover these vectors here. When you see the market pumping like that, it means that they are building shorts. The market moves in this way, guys. They have to fill orders, and they spend money to fill those orders. When you are selling, someone have to buy, and when you are buying, someone have to sell. And most at times, the market makers are the ones selling to you and buying from you. So when they are buying from you, they need to sell it back to somebody, right? So when they move market like that up and down, they cash out their profit, or they recover the losses that they make and make more money. So they make money when market is going up, and lose money when market is going up. They make money when market is going down, and lose money when market is going down. So that's just a business model, and I trade the market makers business model, and this is why I'm so profitable in the space. Now, looking at this, we have established that we are still in an uptrend. Now, let's drop down to the daily time frame. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, looking at the daily time frame, I will say that we are forming some sort of divergence here. And ever since we made this move to the downside, price haven't yet been able to go and make higher highs. And this is concerning to me. If say price haven't gone and make higher highs, it means they might at one point attempt to want to bring price to an extent, maybe recover most of the vector candle that I showed you guys on the weekly time frame. So for us to be safe, we can now bring in the Fibonacci tool from the bottom of this move that break structure to the top of that move. Let's assume that that's the top, because we have seen the first candle drop and the second candle didn't go and make higher highs, meaning they want to reverse price to the downside. Now, the first zone that they can reverse price to is the 0.382 zone, or if say they get to the 3.82 zone and they're not able to break, they can pump the price and attempt to go make higher highs, let's say hit 100k. And if they're not able to go and make like hit 100k, then they can bring it down to the 0.5 zone. Or if say they are not able to go again and make higher highs, they can bring it back to the 0.618 zone. But the final zone that I'm looking at that they can bring price to is $73,000. So looking at market structure, I think they can bring price right down to $75,000, or around $73,000 for Bitcoin. Now, knowing this information will help me understand how I should position myself with altcoins. Remember, guys, on this platform, my main goal here is to make more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Right? Bitcoin first, Ethereum second, and Solana third. So looking at what Bitcoin is doing is going to impact what Bitcoin dominance will do, and this at the same time will impact what USDT dominance is going to do, and at the same time to impact what Total 2 and Total 3 chart are going to do. Now, Total 3 and Total 2 are all cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin and excluding Ethereum. I'm going to show you guys a chart, in the course of this video. What I want us to look at now here is the reason why we're not coming here and hold this zone at one point, this around $87,000, is because we have had some sort of support here. You can see clearly that we have had some support here for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, before we saw this huge pump to the upside. And now we are seeing price building around this same zone. Now, if we're gonna break all of this structure here, this is the main structure here. This is a structure within structure. I always say this to my students. You have to find structures within structures. So this is a structure within structure. If price is gonna get there, you can see, yeah, I have this moving average at price might bounce there, and the moving average is exactly around this structure, which makes sense because moving average they move alongside market structure. So if price get there and break this level, then where I'm expecting price to move towards, right, is around this $88. And if price is not able to break below this 88 or $87,000, then we are looking at this $84,000 price point where we have this white moving average here. This is a 200-day moving average, and whatever happens, I want price to stay above the 200-day moving average. So far as price is above the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame, I am good to go. I don't care what is happening on the lower time frame, provided what I'm seeing on the daily time frame is awesome, right? So if say price break and stay below this zone, like below, like get to the golden pocket, which is also possible, then it means that price is gonna trade below that moving average on the daily time frame. But again, it doesn't mean that we are back in a downtrend. It means that we should be careful because price can keep moving downward, downward, downward. If say price doesn't break back and stay above the 200-day moving average. Now, looking at all these zones, what I can do next is something I always love to do. Go to the final time frame, which is a 4 hour time frame, to see what is going out there on the 4 hour time frame. And you can see clearly, wow, everything I've been saying is just like perfect. Like it just come to play like that. Look at this trend line I drew on the weekly time frame. Look at what is going on here. You can see clearly that we have had rejection here multiple times, one, two, three, four times. So it's but normal to say that we are going to 84 or $86,000 per Bitcoin. Trust me, we're gonna go there. Maybe not instantly or not today, but this week we might get there. And when we get there, it doesn't mean that that's over. No, it means that we are getting to a point where the next move to the upside is going to determine whether Bitcoin really want to go to $100,000 or Bitcoin want to keep going downward. And this is important because if say Bitcoin is dropping in value and dominance is increasing, it means that altcoins value are dropping as well. But if Bitcoin is dropping in value and dominance is decreasing, it means that altcoins are doing well against Bitcoin. Okay, that's very important because Bitcoin has the most liquidity in the market. So if Bitcoin is dropping in value and dominance is dropping in value, it means that the profit that these guys who invested in Bitcoin is going to those altcoins that have been pumping recently or the new ones that are going to pump soon. Now, talking about dominance, let's get to dominance and see where we are on the 4 hours time frame. Now, it shows that dominance has been doing bad. And because dominance has been doing bad, Bitcoin has been like stagnant around 95, 96, 97, not really doing well. And we have seen how most altcoins out there are doing well. Guys, let me tell you something. Let's say Bitcoin drop 2% a day and still stay above $95,000 or above $90,000. Do you know how many billion that can go to altcoins? Look at your Dogecoin, look at your Shiba Inu, look at your meme coins or other altcoins out there. Imagine that if say they bring in 1 billion to that coin or 500 million, do you know how move that coin? Of course, greatly. That's why you see most of these altcoins are pumping as dominance goes down. Money is leaving Bitcoin into these altcoins. If we keep seeing dominance keep going down, and this is gonna be awesome for us, or because our altcoins are gonna be making us more profit. Now, I want us to look at the same thing with USDT dominance. With USDT dominance, it's a little bit different. When you see the USDT dominance dropping in value, it means that money is leaving USDT into cryptocurrency or into Bitcoin or altcoins. And we can clearly see that that's the fact because money has been really been getting into the altcoins market. Recently, we have seen how the altcoin market is doing so well. But now, if we go to look at dominance on the weekly time frame and zoom out, see that dominance is holding at a support zone here. So if USDT dominance is holding at a support area here, we might expect some sort of pullback here for USDT dominance, and this might affect altcoins and Bitcoin. When you see USDT dominance increase in value, it means that money is leaving crypto into USDT. And when you see USDT dominance dropping in value, it means money is leaving USDT back into crypto. So if say we're going to see some sort of pullback with USDT dominance, it means money is going to leave your altcoins, Bitcoin, back into USDT, which is very important. You understand this. And we're at this point that I think maybe this week we're going to see more downside for Bitcoin dominance and some major altcoins that have been pumping, but we're gonna see some low, really low caps, make big waves. Imagine that they take out, let's say, 80 billion from Bitcoin, right? And then want to put it to those altcoins out there, those meme coins. You know how far these meme coins can pump, right? We have seen how these meme coins are pumping already. So this is what I'm looking at for USDT dominance and what might happen with your altcoins, your meme coins, your Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. Let's look at total trade. These are all cryptocurrency excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we can see clearly that we are at a resistance level, which is very crucial. Whenever we get to any resistance level, we should expect some sort of pullback, right? And in this case, we are seeing pullback. Now, the question is, are we going to just move straight upward and create higher highs, or we're going to reject the zone, then maybe form like sideways movement before break finally and go to, let's say, 1.2 trillion or 2 trillion cap for total trade? That's all cryptocurrency excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I will say that we are at a crucial zone where you should be taking out profit. You should. Okay, these are every coin out there excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's showing that we are at a zone where you should be concerned. Even though we are still in structure, but you have to be concerned. I've seen the market makers candle. That signifies that we are about to reverse, or they are about to reverse the market. The upward movement might not be that significant as compared to what we already have. Yeah. So it's high time you start considering taking out some profit, have strategies to take out profit. And that brings me to my VIP community where I help them out with profit taking. So if say you want to understand or you want to know when to cash out profit from the coins that you are holding, I can do it for you, but only when you join my VIP group. The links are found below this video. Go there and you are going to be part of my VIP group. So this chart is awesome. Now there's another chart here that I want to show you guys, which is really good. And these are, you know, all the altcoins out there, excluding the top 10 cryptocurrency. Now, looking at this chart on the weekly time frame, you can see clearly, guys, we are breaking important structure here on this time frame. And if we succeed to break this structure and close above this structure, then we are going to be super bullish with the altcoin market. We're going to see most of the lower cap pump because this chart represents them. And what I mean by they're going to pump, I mean the coins that really have huge community, they have good momentum, good volume, that have done well this year, this month, this week. They are the coins I'm talking about. So you can look at your coin. If your coin represents these coins, then good for you. You are in a good spot. But if your coin doesn't represent these coins, then you are in a bad spot. But I think that this um this recent weekly candle, which is forming like this, is gonna take us to the next all-time high. Because right now price break from here, get to this zone, came back and held structure here. So what we are looking at is this level here around this area here. And also let me zoom, let me bring it back down here, and that's going to be around 600 billion. So excluding the 10 cryptocurrencies out there, we expect this chart to hit about 600 billion. So that's the target. Now if I see price get there, what do you expect me to do? Of course, that's taking out profit because this signify reversal from there back towards this area in this zone. Yeah, guys, this is how I go about my TA. And if you want to learn this, you want to learn everything I've been saying here, you want to understand how I go about all of this stuff, then I can teach you in my one-on-one session. Just hop to my link tree. The link is found in the description of this video, and connect with me by clicking on the join the BETONG crypto education for beginners. And I want to take you one-on-one, help you understand how to trade all of this, and how to understand the bigger picture in the market. This is good for you. And I believe if say you spend 3 months with me on this, you're going to be an alpha in the space. So do just that. Now, this chart here is very important. And this chart is the dominance. Okay, is a Bitcoin dominance chart. We have been following this chart. This is the weekly time frame, and this trend here. And also you can see that prices have break below the alpha trend, but we haven't seen a full candle close below the alpha trend. So this week candle, I want to see it close below the alpha trend, and this should tell me that we are really back in an altcoin season, or the altcoin season is still in continuation. Of course, I know that deep inside me, I think we are in the altcoin season already. So, and this is confirmation, more confirmation for me, because Bitcoin have left this trend line, and we are now gonna be getting to this lows here, and maybe come and retest this area here. So I think dominance might just come back and retest this zone here around 50% before the next move to the upside. And if that's the case, this is going to be awesome for you. Now, this is the killer of today's video, this chart. Now, let's begin with Bitcoin. Let me show you guys something on the weekly time frame based on what has happened previously. Now, this chart in the past, you can see we have just two scenarios where, like on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, that has really done well. When you see yellow line above the red and the red above the white, it means that we are in the bull market. And if you see it crisscross back, and trade below it, it means we are in a bear market. And when you see it cross again, it means we are in the bull market. And when you see it cross back and trade below, we are back in the bear market. And in this case, we are still in the bull market, because right back then, around 2023, we saw how price break above this level, and price have stayed above this level, even though price have been moving around this zone. And you can see each time price move, like retrace back around this zone, the next pump is coming. You can see it here, price pump, then came back and bounced from this white line here. If you want to get these indicators, they are the SMA 1 day, the SMA weekly, and the VWAP AA. These are all free indicators. The way I use it is this: like this VWAP, whenever price is pumping on this time frame, I wait for my buyback when price hit the VWAP, this first VWAP here. And if say price hit this VWAP and it's not able to go and make higher highs, then I expect price to hit the second VWAP. And if price is not able to hit the second VWAP, then I think that price might just stay above this previous VWAP until we see the next movement to the upside, right? Or price can hit the second VWAP and then move sideways. Looking at this Fibonacci tool here, we can get right down to around $78,000, which is possible, and that will be hitting the second VWAP line. And if price does that, we're gonna still be in structure on the higher time frame, but it's gonna be devastating for most of your altcoins out there. So we're gonna be looking at this chart. It's very important to see what this chart is gonna unfold to us in the future. Make sure you are subscribed, yeah, and also make sure you join my community. There, I'm going to help you to understand what it takes to be successful by sharing with you when to buy, when to take out profit, and also if you want to be part of my complete education community, then feel free to join that as well. I am going to be there for you until the end of this bull market, the all season. We're going to make lots of money together. Trust me. All right, guys. Until then, see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Ciao. Subscribe.